He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom I'll trust. Blessings, people of God. Just a quick share on what's happening. Now, the Bible says if the good man knew what hour the thief was coming, he would have been prepared, because he's expecting a thief, so he's going to put the necessary things in place and he's going to be prepared for it. You know, have all the precautions and everything ready. Now, I say this to say that as Christians, if we are Bible believers and Bible readers, we should expect things like these. It's nothing new. If you read Matthew chapter 24, Christ says in the last days there'll be wars and rumors of wars. There'll be earthquakes in diverse places. There'll be famine and pestilences. And if you read what a pestilence is, it's actually a plague or a virus or a disease. So Christ prophesied about things like these. Or if you read Revelation chapter 6, it told us about the rider on the pale horse, and the pale horse represented famine and death. And you know, death comes from sicknesses and all of that. So this should be expected. As a matter of fact, this is not the first time mankind or humanity has been plagued with something like this. If you read history, you'll see things such as the bubonic plague, or the Black Death as they call it, where a lot of Europeans died because of this terrible bacteria, or the Spanish flu, which is said that it killed millions of people in the early 1800s. So this is not new, and it will not be the last, and it's not the worst, and we'll have even worse than this. So what are we as Christians to do? Trust God. No, I'm not saying we are not going to use wisdom. Of course, we're going to wash our hands. Of course, we're going to sanitize surfaces that people touch regularly. But this is not the time to worry and doubt and fear. This is the time to trust God. As Proverbs chapter 3 verse 5 says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. It's time to trust God. And according to the information that we are given about this virus, it's a very small percentage of people who actually dies. And it's usually people who have some type of compromised immune system, meaning their immune system is already weak because they have probably hypertension or diabetes or cancer, or people with some form of respiratory illness like asthma or some type of COPD. For the average man, it's highly unlikely he's going to die from it. And even those with some form of immune system weakness, they still have a chance to live. Hydrating, getting enough air to breathe, resting, vitamins, and trusting God, most importantly. So my encouragement to you with this video is, don't fear, don't worry. As a matter of fact, too much anxiety and fear can suppress or stress your immune system even more, causing you to get sick easier. Now is the time, as my shirt says, to declare that He's your refuge and your fortress, your God in whom you'll trust. Now is the time to push aside fear and increase your faith. God bless you. Remember, lift the name of Jesus high and keep it loud.